Timotei is back! Woohoo! Actually, I'm not sure if it ever really went away, but it definitely fell out of my kind of consciousness. And I saw it recently. I think it has been relaunched, if it not kind of put back in after a long absence. But anyway, today I'm going to be reviewing 3 items from the new range from Timotei: a shampoo, a conditioner and a hair mask. Welcome back to Selfcare Karen. Selfcare Karen is all about empowering busy women to feel their best and give their best. I do that through my YouTube channel here, where I talk about and indulge my addiction to beauty products, where I review them. I have new reviews every week almost, up here on a Friday, and then on Mondays I post maybe a guided meditation, maybe emotional freedom techniques, tapping session. It's kind of more of the broader self-care. I also sell things on Etsy and off my own website, things like pre-written guided meditations, pre-written EFT scripts, personalised skincare recommendations and loads more. So if you want to know more, there are links in the video description so you can find out more. And I do have a mailing list, and with the mailing list you get 3 free items when you join. You get a weekly habit tracker, you get a skincare routine planner, and you get a short meditation script. So again, the details of how to join are in the video description. You can find out more just by going onto my website, selfcarekaren.com. Today's video is going to be focusing on Timotei. Now, the term is I am an 80s child. So I was born in 1974, but so does that make me a 70s child or an 80s child? Anyway, in the early 80s, there were kind of 2 hair care brands that dominated for me. One was Timotei and the other one was Vidal Sassoon. Now, I've spoken about Vidal Sassoon a number of times because they had the shampoo and conditioner duo that smelled of almonds, and I loved it. I coveted it. It was very expensive for me at the time. I was a teenager or coming up to being a teenager when it was released. Didn't have a lot of disposable income and it felt beyond my budget at the time. I maybe only used it once or twice, or was able to buy it once or twice. It's no longer available, it's been discontinued. The other hair care item that came on the scene then was Timotei, and I think I use Timotei more often than I use Vidal Sassoon. The adverts were always of this lady with luscious blonde hair, and as you can see, I'm not blonde naturally. I've never had natural light hair. It's always been dark brown. I have tried to go blonde a couple of times, but they have not been completely successful attempts, I have to say. But I did have this kind of association of using the Timotei shampoo. I don't recall there being a conditioner back then, and you know, it providing kind of meadow sweet, lovely, luscious hair. Then, as I said, it kind of fell out of my consciousness for, I would say, you know, until very recently. I don't know if I've seen it in the shops or not, but I certainly realised that they had released a new range. So it is, I think the range has got around 9 or 10 products in it. I went for the Purifying shampoo and the Purifying conditioner duo, and these are the green tea extract. And then I went for the avocado oil and jasmine extract repair mask. So there are repairing shampoo and conditioners too, but I steered away from them because I have this issue where I get very oily roots, although I do tend to have quite frizzy ends. And recently I did a video, and I'll put the link here, where I followed the advice of 2 YouTubers in terms of hair care. So when I made the switch from those products, or some of those products they recommended, to Timotei, the only products that I kept up with were the Redken acidic bonding treatment concentrate or something like that, which I use once a week, or maybe once every 2 weeks is probably a bit more accurate. And then there was also a recommendation to use the Redken, was it Redken or Purology? I think it's Purology leave-in conditioner, and I've kept up with that as well. And just today I've started with a new hair care product in my regime, which I don't know if it's worked that well. I'm trying to get, I always have kind of like loads of flyaways, I don't know if you call them that, going on at the top of my head and further down. And I've used it today. It's a styling cream from Pantene. I won't be reviewing that in today's video because it's such a new addition, but I definitely will talk about it in a later video. So if you haven't done so already, this is your reminder to subscribe to my channel and hit the notifications bell, because then you'll get notified when I upload any new video. Okay, so back to Timotei. So these feel very different to my very vague memory of the Timotei of years gone by. Obviously, the science, the knowledge, the ingredients available have all changed in that long period of time. I'm hitting 50. As I said, I'm a child of, is it the 80s, the 70s? Anyway, I grew up in both of those decades, 74 onwards. And Timotei was something that came out in the 80s, as I said. And I'm talking about the days before Pantene, okay? It's a long time ago. And Pantene was, at the time, I felt it was kind of revolutionary for hair care. I loved the original Pantene. I don't think it's like that now, but anyway, I digress. So let me talk to you about using the Timotei. So as I said, I have oily roots and dry frizzing ends. I have been trying to only wash my hair every other day, and I really can only go one day wash, one day not wash the next day, because otherwise it is just greaseball city. And I have been doing that regime now for about 6 months, maybe a bit more. I've definitely kept it up with the Timotei. And you know what? I am so impressed with this range. It is as cheap as chips, as the saying goes. Actually, chips are probably not that cheap anymore. But this was like £2, another £2, and then I'm not sure if the mask was a little bit more expensive. But basically, you could get the range for under a tenner, and that is incredible. That really is incredible. And you know, I think what I'm doing at the moment is I'm going from higher end, which is my previous video, to really rock bottom and seeing if there is a discernible difference. But as I said to you, I did keep up 2 things in my routine that I adopted when I went for the higher end one with the YouTuber advice, and that is one kind of like a bonding treatment, and the other one is a leave-in conditioner, which I use every time I wash my hair. So I've kept those up. So it's not strictly scientific, like apples to apples kind of a test, but you know what? I don't think you're here for that. I think if you wanted something really scientific-y, you'd go off onto someone else's channel and look at that. It's more about kind of like the everyday woman's experience with this shampoo, conditioner and leave-in hair mask. First off, with the shampoo, I have to say this smells amazing. Do you know the Bulgari green tea smell? Do you know the Body Shop Fuji green tea smell? This is just like both of those. I would say though that the smell does not linger, so you wash it, you experience the lovely smell as you're washing your hair, it washes out and it doesn't really leave any scent on your hair, which, you know, I don't know if that's good or bad news, but for me that was fine. This purifying shampoo cleansed really well. I continued using the Blowout Professional's advice or Professor, I don't know, professional, I can't remember his name, but anyway, this guy here, I continue to use his kind of shampooing technique with this. It worked fine. I felt this gave really good clean. And then I was just adding this purifying conditioner to the ends, leaving it on as I soaked the rest of my body, and then I washed it out. This again smells amazing, green tea extract smell, really nice. The leave-in hair mask I've only been using normally once a week, or once every 10 days or 2 weeks, whenever I do, I add in the bonding treatment. So what happens is once a week, my wonderful mother has my gorgeous son for a sleepover, and so the next morning which is a Saturday morning, I normally have time to have a bath, which is when I do these kind of longer hair treatments on my hair. And I don't have a clock in the bath, so what I do is I time the minutes that you're supposed to leave these things in your hair with songs that I've got playing on my phone from Spotify. So anyway, it's all very, not precise, but this repairing mask is kind of like the final step in that sequence where I wash my hair, then I put on the bonding treatment, then I apply this. And this only needs to be on for 2 to 3 minutes. And I would also say this does not smell of the green tea extract, because this is actually avocado oil and jasmine extract, but it smells absolutely lovely. I love the smell of this. And like I didn't really tell you, the conditioner, it works fine on a kind of every other day basis, and then I put in a leave-in conditioner, and this is fine as a repairing mask. It doesn't leave a residue. That said, I haven't sort of seen any kind of miracle result. I'm still getting the kind of frizzy flyaway stuff, but I think overall my hair is in a better way than it was 6 months ago, before I started using the Redken. I think probably the big difference, as much as I like this range, is more to do with using that bonding treatment on a regular basis, and also using the leave-in conditioner. I think they're the ones that are really making a change, and the fact that I'm probably cutting my hair a bit more regularly. By the way, I'm thinking of doing a video where I show you how I cut my hair, because I've decided to cut my hair myself. It just saves so much time trying to fit in an appointment, and it's really easy for the style that I have, which is, long layers. So anyway, if you want a video on that, I might do one in a couple of months, but let me know in the comments if that's something that would interest you. Anyway, I'm really happy with these Timotei products. I'm getting ready now, as they're kind of running out, not quite, but I'm getting ready to switch over to my next test, which is kind of more higher end, not high end, but definitely more expensive than the Timotei range. And anyway, that's why I'm filming this video now, because I'm kind of getting ready to move on to something else. I did, just before starting filming this afternoon, I looked up the Yuka ratings for these 3 products and was pleasantly surprised by how well they're scoring, because actually they're not really positioning themselves well. Plant-based cleansers is what they say on here, and they do have like powered by nature, plant-based cleansers, no silicone, 100% recycled and recyclable bottle, and of 95% natural origin. So they are positioning themselves as being, kind of environmentally friendly. And I just wanted to check what kind of rating they would get on Yuka. Anyway, you can see those ratings on the screen now, so you can take a look and decide whether or not they're good enough for you. But for sure, I've used products that score a lot lower on the Yuka rating. And please do let me know, what is your favourite shampoo and conditioner and leave-in hair mask, or not leave-in hair mask, repairing mask or hair mask? I really would like to know, because after the video that I've got planned for shampoo and conditioners, I haven't actually got anything else in the works, although I have a long list of products I want to try, so it's not like I've run out of ideas. But, I love working off your suggestions, so if you have any, please make a comment below. Also, just to say that I work with affiliate links, so that means if you were to purchase something using the link that I share, then I will receive a small commission. It's very small, it's normally like pennies, it's not a lot, and I'm not being sponsored or paid to advocate anything particularly, but I do get affiliate links for Boots. So for this, and for Amazon actually, for this video, I will definitely be putting affiliate links in the video description. So if you were thinking of buying, it would be wonderful for me if you could use my affiliate link. But obviously, always shop around, okay? I'm not saying the affiliate link is the least expensive way of getting the product. You must do your due diligence. But say that I put a Boots link and it turns out that Boots is selling it as cheap as anywhere else, then you would be doing me a great service if you were to use my affiliate link. I feel like I'm rabbiting on. I shall shut up now. But thank you very, very much for joining me on today's video. Remember, you are in perfect time. See you soon.